how does an artist set themselves up and register as an LLC, a limited liability company? I'm gonna walk you through that today, so let's get started. And starting an LLC is really easy. Go to Google and type in Secretary of State, and it automatically fills. But what you want to do is where it says Colorado, throw in your state. But because I'm in Colorado, I'm basically just going to show you how I do it in Colorado. So we see the Secretary of State of Colorado right here, and you want to make sure that is the .gov or .us. Those are the ones that are run by the government, and that's who you have to register with. So we're going to click on here, and every site's going to be different for every state. So you just want to click on that Secretary of State website and find the business section. See, this right here is the business section. That's why I like Colorado, because it's easy to sort of do this. And you're going to click on one of the links where it says, start a new business, trademark, whatever. And this one right here says start a new business. So I'm going to hit that one right there. And then I'm looking for, file a form. And automatically when I go through, it says trademark limited liability. So that's the one I want. That's the one I'm going to click on. You can see all these other ones. Partnerships, cooperative, trademarks, all these other ones you don't have to worry about. Just worry about that limited liability one on your particular site or state's website. And then you can kind of see, I clicked on the fees and see what the fees are as I'm going through, basically looking for the fee to start it. Down here, profit corporations, articles of incorporation, $50. So I have to pay $50 to start an LLC. And if I want to amend it after I do it, it's like $25, $10. And up here is one where that's important, the periodic report. Every year I have to do a periodic report, and that is $10. So in Colorado, it's pretty affordable to start an LLC and to keep it running. So let me back out of that and then go to next. So I'm just going to hit next, and it says, are you forming a professional service company? And what a professional service company is, when I click on that, accountants, attorneys, chiropractors, dentists, things that pretty much you had to go to school for. So that's not something that I want. So I'm just going to go back, and click no. This is the most common choice. So I click that, and then it gets me to this the page where I'm able to write what I want my LLC to be. So I'm just going to do this is Detour LLC. So this is Detour LLC. You can have any of these at the end. So basically saying that you're a limited liability company. And then you just got to throw in a street address for the principal office address. So this is basically, could be your studio, could be your home address. So 2400 Curtis Street, Denver, Colorado. I don't know why they have the choice of names. So zip code 800 205. That's basically it. And it's the same mailing address as well. So you can change up the mailing address if you want your principal address to be your studio and then your mailing address to be your home, to make it more consistent. Street verify, we found, yep, that's all good. The registered agent's name. So this is basically who's registering the LLC. It's an individual. Let's just go Thomas Evans. So that's me. So let's do John Doe. John Doe. Entity no. Agent street address, basically same as principal office, same as the street above, all that stuff. It's all the same. Consent, has the person above agreed to be appointed as the registered agent for this entity? Yes. So now you get to step 4 of 11. Your business is unique, blah, 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 blah. Who manages the limited liability company? Members, one or more people with an ownership interest in the company. Yes. Managers, one or more persons hired. Okay, no, because we are managing our own business. It's just going to be us. There is at least one member of the limited liability company. Yes. Okay. We get to step 5 of 11. Okay. The person forming the limited liability company is an individual, so that would be you, the artist. Let's just do John, and then Doe. John Doe. Okay. Street address, 2400 Curtis Street. Okay. City is going to be Denver. State, I still don't know why it's state, but I guess people can register from out of state. That may be one of the reasons why you get to choose the state, even though you're registering for Colorado. Okay, yes, that's correct. So now, persons forming the LLC review 511. So, yep, the address is okay. Additional information is optional. Okay, do we want to attach additional information? No, we want to keep it simple. So we can just click no. And then we get to the next, delayed effective date, step 7 of 11. That means, do you want it to take effect immediately? Like, hey, this is the date that I started my LLC for my art business. Or do I want to sort of delay it for a little bit? I think you can delay it, enter an effective date. This date can be up to 90 days from today. So you can say, you know what, I want to make sure it's effective December 1st or December, 25th. Okay, so let's see. So filer information. So who's filing? I have read and understood perjury notice above. Yes, I understood that. Same as the person forming the LLC, which would be you. So you don't have to fill that out. It's the same person as you. And then check the address. It's okay. Okay, do you want to sign up for email notifications? No, I do not. But it's always good to say yes to that stuff, just in case there's changes to how you're supposed to report your LLC or anything like that. So usually I'll just say yes. But I don't want to give my address right now, so I'll just say no. Do you want to receive text notifications on your phone? That's always really good to have as well, so that you're notified in different aspects of email, but also on the phone as well, so that you don't miss anything. But I'll just put no for right now. Basically reviewing the address and everything, I can view what the articles of organization for the limited liability company that I'm forming looks like. For this is Detour LLC. So you can see the address and everything, and this is basically will be your articles of organization for your limited liability company. So you can check that out. Everything looks good. Hit next, and then right there you're hit with, okay, now you have to pay. So now, okay, per recent legislation, blah blah blah, you have received a credit of $49. So this is probably a good thing for me against the filing fee for your new limited liability company. This is why I like Colorado. Okay, this is Detour LLC. The total now is $1. Okay, the total now is basically $1, and now all I have to pay is that. I think that is, I think that is for everyone. Hopefully it stays that way for a little bit, but it's different in, like I said, it's different in every state. So you can pay by a credit card if you want to. Let me go back. Prepaid account if you have one, back, but that is basically it. So if I paid this and hit submit, basically I have an LLC, but I don't want to do that. This was just an example. So yes, cancel. So let me go back to the Secretary of State. Let me just throw that in there. Secretary of State, start a new business. So that's all I have to do. And like I said, when you go to those fees and look at, what you have to do to maintain it, you can kind of see the fees are pretty low. If I need to amend something on the articles of organization, if I need to do anything like that, they're pretty affordable. Periodic report, that's what I do every year for my LLC. It's just $10, and I'm in good standing. But that is what you have to do to basically start an LLC. And you know what, just for fun, let's do like Texas. Texas is a big state. I know there's a lot of artists right now in Houston, Dallas. Okay, shout out to Jeremy Biggers. Okay, let's see. Business forms. Let's take a shot. Business forms, business nonprofit form, trademark report forms, things like that. Registering out-of-state entities. Okay, let's see. Formation of business entities, nonprofits, and okay, let's see. Formation of for-profit corporations. So this is a little bit, okay, nonprofit corporations. Let's do find LLC. Okay, let me do limit. Domestic limited liability. Word. Form, blah, 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 blah. So, for registration of limited liability partnership, we don't want that, we just want business. Limited liability. Limited liability partnerships. Certificate formation of limited liability. Okay, there we go. Formation of limited liability company. There we go. So all you have to do for Texas, fill in that information. Okay, we have address, registered agent, initial governing person, person number 2, the article, purpose, supplemental information, the organizer, that's your name, effectiveness of filing, when do you want it filed. Basically, yeah, I mean, this is basically it. You print it, and it seems like you're going to mail it in to them. I'm pretty sure there's an address around here. Execution. Let's see. Probably submit it in duplicate to Secretary of State, P.O. Box. Filing fee $300. So that is way more than Colorado. Way more than Colorado. And it seems like you got to do a little bit more printing out this form, mailing it in, or let me see if there is a way to submit it. Online filing available through, okay, SOS Direct. So SOS Direct is a way you can do it electronically. Limited liability companies right there. So yeah, so enter site, let's see. So it seems like there's a little bit more work to actually access that site. So it's basically the same in every state. It's going to be different ways you have to do it. Like I showed you with Colorado, it's super simple, and it seems, I guess, we have a credit where it's easy to do that, and it's low cost. It was $1 for me to actually register the site. But that is basically it right there. So hopefully this helped out when it came to figuring out how to register an LLC as an artist. Like I said, all you got to do is put the Secretary of State and then the state that you live in, and basically it should come up. So let's do Hawaii, Secretary of State, Hawaii. Okay, business registration, get the .gov in there, make sure. Boom, there you go. Register business online. And that is it. So hopefully that helped out in terms of showing you how to register as an LLC. So hopefully you liked the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so I can keep doing videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Peace.